What's going on, everybody? It's me, NaKoei, back again with some more Dynasty Warriors Origins. Last time, we did the Battle of Baimont and Yuan and secured the death of Yan Lian and Wen Chou, but Yuan Chou's might still hold strong. Today, we're going to be reading some letters from a surprise person we got a letter from, and continuing on with the story. If you like the sound of that, be sure to leave the video a like, comment in the comment section who your favorite faction is in Dynasty Warriors. Is it the Yuans? Is it the Shao clan? Is it the Wu clan? Let me know. Always like hearing from you guys. And guys, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. So we got a letter from Yuan Shao. Farewell. NaKoei, due to the recent developments, I will no longer be able to call upon you. The chaos of this world is constantly severing bonds, and with Cao party, and with this parting from Cao, I must also cast away the connection with you, so the next time we meet, it will be as enemies, will it not? It is regrettable, but this letter will have to serve as well as to you. P.S. There is no need to reply. So, we actually have a bond with Yuan Shao. Let's go to the Sui Jing. He's right beside it, so that works out very nicely, so we can check out our bonds.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got...
For...
It's you!
Yeah, Yuan Shao, that'll probably max him out. So for Cao, like Dian Wei, obviously has fallen, unfortunately, but we'll figure that out. We're pretty close with a lot of them. The Sun clan, except for those who have passed, we maxed out with. All of Liu Bei we were good with. Diao Qian level 4. I've heard that has something to do with raising the peace in Sui provinces or maxing out peace everywhere. I don't know yet, but eventually we will get to that. Zhang He we're almost acquainted with. Zhang Ji we're gonna have some work to do. But yeah, guys.
Go show him what you're made of.
Ah, I'm pleased to see you. Though it is the eve of battle, you appear as calm as always. Come, sit. Let us talk as friends. Now is not the time to stand on ceremony. Still, I am surprised to see you here. I sent the letter with little hope of a reply, let alone a personal visit. A final farewell, eh? Still a warrior of principles, I see. But waiting until this late stage to open up to me is bad form on your part. Things could have been different between us. Here we are, forced to meet in secret like conspiring thieves. I regret not making you mine before parting ways with Cao. But I only have myself to blame. I let pride get in the way. Once you agreed to serve Cao, you would never leave him. Admirable, I suppose, but now it has come to this. I know you, through and through, thanks to that night we spent together. Of course you do, nor will either of us forget it, no matter what happens. Now, what to do tonight? Given the circumstances, I'm not able to extend my usual grand hospitality. But since you went to the trouble of sneaking in here, the least we can do is talk for a while. We'll forget about our situation for a while, and I'll tell you all there is left to tell of Yuan Shao. Come, let's go somewhere more agreeable. I won't take no for an answer.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Zhou Tsang.
I
I've seen
love
how
what they
strong
did
he
with
is
his character
firsthand.
compared to like how he was in 6 and 7. Thank you, Tomomiko Shao.
Not many people can
Alright
read and
guys,
write.
so let's continue on with the story.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Before we
Lord
continue on with
Junior
that,
becomes
due
a
to me
different-
completing that mission, we completed Max Out Peace in Yuan Province. And for that, we get boost defense by 60%, the Chimerous Shell. 5 Proxy, 3 old coins. You love to see it.
The scars left by the Weebu's assault truly.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you, Ziluan. Take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Juha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured. which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Yuan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Yuan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Shuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Yuan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
Not many people can read and write, even with such an eminent family. Yuan Shao.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say... Hey, did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir! Everyone, get in line.
I've just returned from scouting Guan. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think? Not what I was thinking, but a fine idea nonetheless. The problem is, we do not know where they are located. I, therefore, think it is best to go for their supply lines, and cut off delivery. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guan. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei, and I will do so today. I will of course bring them to his side, but I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
We have it better than most, just
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Shu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
A man known to both Lord Cao and Yuan Shao, serving directly under Yuan Shao, I believe. I'm curious to see what a message from an acquaintance like him contains. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Shu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Shu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye. We bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
So next time, guys, we will be doing the Battle of Guan. If you like the sound of that, be sure to leave the video a like, comment in this comment section what your favorite Battle of Guan was. Love hearing from you guys. And be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time, guys.